Stop everything, everyone. If you're a foreign investor eyeing U.S. opportunities, you need to know the truth about taxes in the USA, and it's crazier than you think. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know about whether you have to pay U.S. taxes as a foreign investor. Ready? Let's go. Part 1. The basics. Who pays what? Here's the deal. Whether you pay taxes in the U.S. as a foreign investor depends on how the government classifies you. There are two major categories: resident aliens. If you're a resident alien, like if you hold a green card or pass the substantial presence test, you pay taxes on your worldwide income exactly like U.S. citizens. Non-resident aliens. If you're not a resident alien, you're only taxed on income from U.S. sources. This means if you earn dividends, interest, or even rental income from U.S. investments, the IRS is going to want to cut. Pro tip, always double-check your status, because that tiny detail can change your entire tax bill. Part 2. Breaking down the income types. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of what exactly gets taxed. Dividends. For non-resident aliens, dividends paid by U.S. companies are typically taxed at a flat 30% rate. But wait, if your home country has a tax treaty with the U.S., that rate could be lower. Example, imagine you get $1,000 in dividends. Without a treaty, you'd owe $300 to Uncle Sam. With a treaty, that fee might drop, leaving you with more cash in your pocket. Interest income. Most interest you earn from U.S. sources won't be taxed if you're a non-resident alien. Cha-ching! Capital gains. Here's where it gets wild. If you sell stocks or bonds as a non-resident alien, you typically aren't hit with U.S. capital gains tax. However, if you're in the U.S. for more than 183 days, or if you're investing in certain U.S. properties, things might change. Heads up, different rules apply for real estate. Rental income and gains from selling U.S. property are taxed. Other U.S. income, rental income, royalties, and earnings from U.S. businesses, yep, those are all on the IRS radar for non-resident aliens. Part 3. Resident alien versus non-resident alien. The ultimate status showdown. Here's a quick breakdown of what being a resident alien versus a non-resident alien means. Resident aliens pay U.S. taxes on every dollar, no matter where it's earned. Must report global income. Essentially, if you're living under a green card or meet the substantial presence test, you play by the same tax rules as American citizens. Non-resident aliens only taxed on U.S.-sourced income. Enjoy tax breaks on capital gains, unless you're in the U.S. for extended periods or dealing with real estate. Remember, tax treaties between the U.S. and your home country can seriously lower that 30% rate on dividends. Pro tip, if you're not sure where you stand, consult with a tax professional who knows U.S. rules for foreign investors. It could save you a fortune. Now, for the ultimate question, do foreign investors pay taxes? Yes, you pay, but it's all about your status. Resident versus non-resident, resident aliens. If you're a resident alien, every single dollar you earn, wherever it comes from, is taxable in the U.S. That means global income, people. Non-resident aliens, only your U.S.-sourced income gets hit with taxes. This is your golden opportunity to structure your investments smartly. Know your status. Before you make any moves, check if you meet the substantial presence test or hold a green card. Knowledge is power, and clarity here can save you a colossal headache later on. Plan wisely. Strategize like a champ. Tax treaties are your best friend. Many countries have tax treaties with the U.S. that can lower your dividend tax rate from 30% to as low as 15% or even 5%. Example, Suppose you earn $10,000 in dividends from a U.S. stock. Without a treaty, you could lose $3,000. With the right treaty in place, you might only lose $1,500, saving you thousands. Ask the right questions. Before you invest, ask, how does my home country's treaty with the U.S. work for dividends, interest, or royalties? Insider tip: always have the treaty terms on hand when talking to your tax advisor. It's like having a secret weapon in your financial arsenal. Stay informed, know the rules, play the game, stay ahead of law changes. U.S. tax laws can change faster than a viral video. Make sure you subscribe to reliable financial news or have regular check-ins with your tax pro. Remember, even small adjustments in tax law can dramatically affect your bottom line. Keep detailed records. Document everything. Earnings statements, investment records, tax withholdings, you name it. Pro tip: use cloud storage and a robust filing system. If the IRS comes knocking, you need jaw-dropping evidence to support your claims. Real-life example. Imagine you're an investor earning interest from U.S. bonds. Keeping digital copies of each transaction, along with your bank statements and correspondence, means you're fully prepped to handle any audit or inquiry. No sweat. Consult a tax pro. Invest in your financial future. Why hire a pro? U.S. tax landscapes are like complex obstacle courses. One wrong move could cost you big time. An experienced tax advisor can tailor your strategy, uncover deductions, and optimize treaty benefits. Value of expertise? You might think, I got this, but trust me, spending a bit up front for expert advice can save you thousands later. It's like investing in a cheat code for the financial game of life. Pro tip: schedule regular sessions with your advisor. Even a quarterly review can catch potential issues before they become massive money drains. Here's the bottom line wrapped in a bow just for you. Foreign investors do pay taxes in the U.S., but it's not all doom and gloom. Your tax burden depends on your status and the source of your income. By planning wisely, leveraging tax treaties, staying informed, keeping meticulous records, and enlisting a top-notch tax pro, you can turn tax challenges into major savings. Foreign investors, the U.S. is an epic land of opportunity, and yes, the IRS is part of the game. But with the right strategy, those taxes can be minimized, leaving you with more of your hard-earned cash to invest back into your empire. Smash that like button if you now feel unstoppable, comment with your success stories, and subscribe for more insider tips that help you conquer the financial world. Now get out there and secure that American dream without leaving too much behind for Uncle Sam. Peace out.
Thanks for watching. We hope you found this video helpful as you prepare for your move to the United States. If you found value in the information and advice provided, please consider supporting the podcast on Patreon. Your donations will allow us to continue creating new episodes and videos to help even more people with their relocation to America. Just visit patreon.com/movingtotheus to sign up. Until next time, best of luck with your move.